This was your first Netflix special?
This is my first Netflix stand-up special.
Stand-up, because
yeah.
okay.
I did like a talking head kind of thing.
Yeah,
yes, I saw that as well.
Yeah. You did more than one,
what
right?
Was that
I did
America?
a bunch of those. Schulz Saves America.
Okay,
But I would do those during COVID,
right.
so we did that. But then because you couldn't, there was no audience.
Right.
And then so this is my first stand-up special on Netflix.
For Netflix. Watching that other thing on Netflix, what was it called? I forgot.
Schulz Saves America.
I didn't know that Amy Cooper.
Oh yeah.
And George Floyd.
Yeah.
Happened on the same day. Like that. That's. Like when he broke that shit down, I was like, this should be in the news somewhere.
Yeah.
Like when she was accusing the guy of being the bird watcher, that was the same day as George Floyd. I didn't know that. Yeah, but the bird watcher in New York, come on.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I think he got a show bird watching.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him. When Karen does do good. Okay, but let's get back to the special.
She's the agent.
Do you have any Karens in your neighborhood?
Let me just tell you something.
Yeah. They're kind of nice when they're in your neighborhood a little.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Every month, my neighbors, they get together and they like do a barbecue. They don't season the meat, so I never eat.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the fuck hanging with them. They drink Jägermeisters.
Yeah.
They drink.
It's safe.
Today, after I leave here, I'm going to my neighbors, and I'm pretty much it's me and Holyfield, pretty much the only people.
Oh, does Vander live in your neighborhood?
Yes.
Dude,
Was that a floss? I didn't know. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Okay, but all right, let's break it down.
Yeah.
So Netflix approaches you because Netflix is the place to be, right? It used to be HBO comedy and all that.
When we were growing up, it was HBO, and then Netflix kind of took over by just getting. They really did by just getting the most prolific comedians on there, and then so I was just doing specials, and then I had this tour that was great, and we started having conversations, and then there was other streaming networks that were also in conversation because you don't have a real deal until you have 2 deals.
Okay, wow.
A bidding war of sorts.
Okay.
Yeah, like because you don't really know what you're worth.
Okay,
that's what I realized. Because I'm not educated about the game, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, I think I'm worth this, and then you'll just pay it, and then they offer you something else, and then you're like, well, damn, that's a lot less than what I thought I was worth. But if you have another company that's willing to pay you, they'll match it because they don't want to lose you.
Like an OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where I was.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, I was going to do my special on OnlyFans.
Well, they are getting regular content now.
Yeah, they're trying. They're trying. But you're not really taking it seriously. It's like, remember when Lyft tried to do like a black car?
Yeah.
And it's
like Uber Black?
But remember, no one took Uber serious at first neither.
Nah, Uber I did.
But my friend was Ubering. I was like, come on, dude, you're a loser.
No.
You're not gonna make it nowhere.
Not all of us drive a Maybach like you.
But that's why no one took Uber serious at first until
I took it serious from the beginning.
No, not in the beginning.
When it was just like in LA?
When it was just in the Bay Area.
And all the drivers were scientists? You remember
I don't remember. You might have had better drivers than me. But that's where it's invented. I first had an Uber, was in the Bay, and I thought the promoter was jerking me by sending me that. I was like, yo, I wanted a car service, dude. This guy, name is Jeffrey. I know him. You know what I'm saying? But OnlyFans, it might can trickle down to that. What would happen if comedy, because people are censoring comedy so much, what happens if comedy winds up on OnFans?
Shit. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, back in the day when we were posting on YouTube, we thought about putting it on Pornhub.
I've been on there a couple times.
Have you? What's it like over there?
It's pretty cool, man. I prefer YouPorn.
You prefer YouPorn?
YouPorn,
okay. What's your go-to?
It's banned in Florida.
That's right, you guys can't watch porn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, you can, but you have to put your ID there. You gotta put your ID there. That's too much information.
Mr. Lee told us all about it. He be an ex-hamster.
You gotta
you gotta give your license to go jerk off? That's crazy, bro.
By the way, Trick Daddy has a whole campaign against this, and I'm thinking about getting down with Trick Daddy's camp.
For real.
I'm just throwing it out there, Trick. I will be down with you.
Yeah, I think you gotta free up the porno. What is the idea? It's like
kids. They just say for kids not to get on it.
That is good though, because we were watching porn too early.
Right.
Yeah, but we didn't have.
Our era was magazines. Finding magazines.
I remember
we had a lot more ways to get caught.
We're older than you.
How old are you?
I'm 49.
I'm 47.
47. Okay, I'm 41. So you're a little like you guys remember Robin Bird on Channel 35.
Okay.
I mean,
you remember the public access porn that we had in New York?
Oh, okay. No, I'm from Miami.
Here. Okay, so in New York we had this. Did you have a TV in Left Rack?
Yeah. That back it's a rich project, just in case. It's a community. I like this. Keep it going. Keep going.
You know what's crazy? I didn't know Left Rack was named after a guy. Left Rack.
That's my friend. That's my friend.
Would you hook me up?
Yeah.
You know him? You know him now?
Yes, I absolutely know.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was the one of the illest flosses was going out to dinner with Fat Joe, and Joe with his people, and then I introduced him. I'm like, yo, this is Left Rack, and Joe's just like, there's nobody who owns the Bronx. Like, he's like, you actually know the person who owns your neighborhood. Well, his family, obviously.
Yeah.
And turn out to be great people, man. I hang out with them, go to their parties. We hang out. His wife is a marathon runner.
That's wild.
So, we're cool.
Does he know that, like, you single-handedly reduced the value of those properties by, like, 20%?
Well, actually, it's quite...
I never thought of that part.
It's quite...
This guy's like, this guy lost me $10 billion shooting people up.
It's actually, if you follow the algorithms, it's actually brought more attention to it in a positive way because
you moved out.
Yeah, we can go in that one. But so what were we talking about? Damn, I was so into it.
OnlyFans. What porn you watch?
Oh no, I'm done.
You're done.
Since Florida banned it, I stand with my Floridians.
Bro,
I'm not gonna do bootleg porn.
You know what I used to watch? Remember Backroom Casting Couch? You guys remember?
Yeah, our boys out here did it. Bang Bros and them.
Wait, you guys knew
I worked at a record label, and I was the VP of marketing for the label.
Bang Bros is the van?
They were a company, and then Reality Kings.
How did we get here? This is so great.
And then the mecca of porn.
Didn't you hire me for Bang Brothers?
Them too. Yeah.
So I remember my first
Didn't you hire me for Bang Brothers?
Yeah, I hired him to do something.
Bang Bros?
Yeah, he did. No, he did. They had
in the bus?
No. They had a talk show. They had like a chick naked and doing a talk show, and then I had him as a guest on it.
They didn't fully warn me, so
you just showed up and
he didn't even know. He's like, oh.
It was just like, oh shit, I'm on a porn set. I had no idea.
Did they get after it? Were you there?
I don't remember.
No, I think after you left, they had the scene.
Yes. But they were pre.
Like almost everybody in this room probably worked for those companies at one point.
Really?
Right.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, you see him trying to put his shit off on
That's that Miami shit. That's that Miami shit. That Miami shit.
You meet a chick 9 out of 10 times, she
really
probably.
So I almost dropped out of college when I found out about that Bang Bus shit.
Oh really? Wow.
I remember because I was in freshman year of college. I'm like trying to put my life together and everything like that, and I see these dudes just driving around with a van, getting girls in and getting their dick sucked and shit. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, spending $30,000 a year to go to college? I'm gonna buy a bus.
With a dude that just got here from Cuba.
You already got the porn star mustache.
I'm built for it.
You already like you. That's porn star.
Rewind it. Listen, I've been using rewind to keep my stash dark.
Go online and shop. That's right. Get
if you want to look like a Dominican spy, you gotta use rewind.
Dominican spy.
Oh shit, a Dominican spy.
Is that my camera? Okay. This shit is crazy. This shit looks good though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So I'm gonna bounce around a little bit.
Yeah, please.
We're gonna have some fun. You drinking Casamigos?
Yeah.
By the way,
just a repo?
Okay. Huh?
No, we got Casamigos. It's
okay.
But also Little Sunday.
Okay.
Shout out to them.
All right. So I just want you to know, we make a bet every time someone's here.
Okay.
So we predict what they drink.
Okay.
And we predict if they're going to be on time or not. I fully wonder on time.
I feel like I know where this is going.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You would have let down a lot of people who hate you come late.
Whole race
of people.
So white people are always on time to this?
You know what? MC Searching them was on time.
He was on time.
Scott Storch was late.
Bert was on time.
Bert was 10 minutes early.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and he's ready to pregame. I was like, I don't pregame
was
before
Kevin Hart on time?
Kevin Hart was late, but remember, because we switched locations.
We did switch locations on him, yeah.
Why? But Kevin Hart's not white, though, brother.
No, I'm just thinking in general. I was going down comedian line.
You see when black people make too much money? You didn't even say nothing. You just kept it going.
But you went with it. You're like, yeah, Kevin.
So Kevin is so successful, he became white.
He became white, yes. He became white this weekend. But Casamigos, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna describe to you what Casamigo is.
Yeah.
Especially Casamigos with club soda. Boom. It's either you're on a diet.
Yeah.
You're very aggressive.
Ooh.
Or you're not really going to drink at all. Ooh. That's what Casamigo says. But we think you're going to break the Casamigos. Yeah. We think you're going to make it.
I see how you guys do this. You like manipulate the guests into getting drunk. Like I'm a pussy if I don't drink. You just called me gay 3 times. I feel like. So now I got to get drunk and say crazy shit just to prove I'm not gay.